Get the block. Get up the block. Get up the block. I know that cocaine is calling you. I know that crack rock is calling you. So why don't you Knuck and buck the up the street? How about that? How about we try
somewhere else?
How about we try that? How about we try that?
Somewhere else.
Because our people are stupid.
So y'all gave me something today. I have to work on me. I have to work on me. But I'm not lost anymore.
We came from roaches on the floor, a notice on the door, baking soda in the jar, but now we focus on the law. It's like soap up in a cloth, the way it's soaking and it wash. It's something like good dope, cause it's potent and it's raw.
I used to post up out the store, work stashed behind the door. Everything I had was pure, so fiends was coming back for more. The Most High opened my eyes, and then I seen that I was flawed. Now I'm addicted to these laws because they potent and they raw. I was in and out of jail, cause in the streets, yeah, I was lost. Trying to be like all the hustlers, they don't tell you what's a cause.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to say, call Halal Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. It's all praise to the Most High God. The name is only begotten Son of the world, ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And the reason why I want this verse read in the ASV and this verse read in general is because the fact that, like, you go on Sports Center, you go on all sports. What's up? Psalm 91. I know about Psalm 91. Hey, hold on real fast. Come back real fast.
Right now.
How you gonna hold something and run?
Like, this madness. Whatever, right? I'm gonna go back to my original. They're not even prepared for. Let's go. Matter of fact, we can go to Psalm 91. They're not prepared for Psalm 91. But I'm gonna say this, right? You go on Sports Center, you go on Sports Talk Radio. They're getting Jewish rabbis, right, to come up and like. There's a whole bunch of black people, right? They got all these black former athletes, former basketball athletes, right? Having a round table with like Jewish rabbis saying, "What can we do to help y'all's y'all's community? How can we do to help y'all out?" Right? And you have to think about this. When have they ever tried to do that for us?
That part.
When has any other nation sat down and tried to help the black, Spanish, and Native Americans out of their situation after these people put us into slavery? When has anybody ever done that? Nobody's ever done that. We are the most downtrodden people on this planet. But you see the gatekeeper of our people, Charles Barkley, right? Shaq, one of the softest I've ever met to be that size ever. That's one of the softest I've ever met. All the rest of these athletes, right, try to get together around a Jewish rabbi and be like, what can we do for y'all? Matter of fact, what can y'all do for us?
Right.
And what have y'all done for the black and Hispanic neighborhoods and community? They've never done nothing for our people. But y'all want to get together for these people to help them? What about your own? Y'all never cared about your own. And in that same token, they've never cared about us. Watch this.
This is Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 5 in the ASV. For who will have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
Stop right there. Who will have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? That's not talking about the place. That's talking about the people, the Israelites. Right. Who will have pity on you? It's a rhetorical question because nobody does. We are people at the bottom. We have the lowest income, but for some reason have the greatest buying power in America. But we're still downtrodden. We're still taken advantage of. We're still robbed and stolen from. Who will have pity upon us? Read this verse.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is a people robbed and spoiled. Everybody takes from us. If anybody, you look at all the famous rappers, right? Look at all the famous rappers and rappers in this mainstream time period, right? What are they doing to get their come up? What did Post Malone do? Come and slide in the rap game, start trying to rap like black folks, and then once he got his little name up, then he starts doing his own thing, culturally appropriating from us. Mac Miller, Eminem, all of them trying to steal what we do. They rob us, they rob from us, and don't do anything for us. They take what we have. They see what we do to get up in the world. They do what they do, and then they steal what we do, and they model their ways after that. Go ahead.
God. It says they are all of them snared in holes.
We're all what?
Snared in holes.
We're all in a trap. That's not the so-called. That's not the people over there in that land, right? It's not them. It's not the powers that be, but the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're in a trap, man.
Right.
We have our men and our women, right? Following traditions that are completely made up, following a Messiah that's completely made up, following a white man's God. We're trapped into a religion. We're trapped into an ideology. We're trapped into a death culture. Hell, we make songs about murdering each other.
Right.
And those are the ones that be number one, number two, number three, number four, and so on. We have a death style that we create. We're stuck in that trap. Because why? The powers that be, that just so happen to be the same people Kyrie and Kanye West is talking about, y'all can read between the lines, just so happens they're the same people who owns all these record labels who push this on our people. So as a kid growing up, what are you forced to listen to? Rap music that's intentionally destructive to your own people. You got rappers rapping about still selling drugs. There's no way you're a multi-million-dollar rapper selling drugs still in the kitchen. That doesn't even mean like you know you're not living that way, but you'll push that out because why? They tell you to, and y'all love to have it that way. That's a death culture.
God. And they are hid in prison houses.
What?
Hid in prison houses.
So from the crib all the way to the grave, right? We're stolen from. People are robbing from us. People are culturally appropriating us. They put us in a trap of religion. They put us in a trap in our mind state. They force a death culture on us, and we love to be a part of that culture, right? And through all that, growing up like that, what ends up happening to us? We get caught up in the prison system, the industrial prison system. And once you get in that, you really can't get out. Because once you get out of it, right, you try to get a job, they're gonna ask you, did you commit a crime or do this and that? And once you check that, and when they run your background to see that's on there, they're not gonna hire you. Then you can't get a good job. You're stuck working at McDonald's. You're stuck working at all these places that only hire felons and can't get no farther. Because what if you have kids? What if the woman you had a child with put you on child support before that, right? Before you, like, no. While you were in jail, put you on child support. So now you owe back pay coming out. You can't get a good job to support yourself. In Texas, that's an automatic 20% of what you have. It's going to child support.
And you go back to
and since you didn't have a job at that time, they get to set whatever price they want on you, and then you got to pay that. But you can only go so far in working at McDonald's and go so far in working at places where they hire felons. To the point to where it's like, damn, I might as well continue selling drugs because that's the only way I'm gonna make money. That's what they do to us. And I'm supposed to have pity for people who make up less than 1% of the population. But what about the millions upon millions of dead blacks and Hispanics who died over here, who continue to die here? I'm supposed to have pity for you? No, I don't have pity for you. I don't. Because we're stuck in a cycle of death, bro. Y'all don't have that. Y'all can call up another one of y'all people right now in whatever city you at. You can have a job. You probably can have property. You probably have a place to stay. And they'll put money in your pocket. We don't have that. But I'm supposed to have pity for you? We're supposed to stop that hate? When we're not even really hating you, right? We have every reason to, but we're not even really hating you. We're just telling the world who God's chosen people really are. Because y'all don't fit that. Y'all don't fit this at all.
Right. It says, they are for a prey and none deliver it.
Therefore a prey and none delivereth. Right? Is that it on that?
For a spoil and none say it, restore.
And none say what?
Restore.
Nobody tries to restore us. Nobody tries to restore the black, Hispanic, and Native American man. Nobody, bro. Y'all made treaties with the Native Americans and broke every single one of them and pushed them to the armpit of America, like the North and South Dakota. And then slap the damn pipeline, our oil pipeline, through their water source that leaks. Let y'all know that leaks and will not fix it. polluting their water source and putting them on unfertile grounds. But y'all want to say, oh, the Native Americans aren't oppressed. They got the reservations. They got the casinos. The reservation is not worth the.
Right.
You know what they originally had? They had all of America.
Right.
You want to talk about casinos? The same people who have these casinos are $5 Indians.
That's right.
And they put us as a worker in that casino. They're not contributing to that. I mean, they're not benefiting from that. Give me Deuteronomy.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, where it says you shall plant a vineyard.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
You should betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Don't y'all make movies of that? Don't y'all got westerns of y'all taking a Native American man's wife?
Right.
And then having that be like such a great thing? Now look at Pocahontas. Who did Pocahontas end up marrying? And that's not even how that story went.
No.
It went a very gruesome way.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard and not gather the grapes thereof. That means you won't be a beneficiary of what you plant or what you do. Let's say they have the casinos. They're not benefiting from it. Go look at the reservations now. Go look at them now. See if they're benefiting from the casinos. Look at the amount of alcoholism. Look at the amount of suicides that happens to them. Look at the amount. Look at their medium income. Look at all those things. You think the casino is helping them? You think America has helped them? Y'all never helped them. Y'all only took from them and robbed from them, which shows you that they're Israelites.
Right.
You see the curses. Y'all want to talk about Native Americans aren't Israelites? Let's go through the curses. They will go into captivity. Was that Deuteronomy 28 verse 30? Wait, that's 30, right? So yeah, that 30. Your kids will go into captivity. That happened. Your ox will be violently taken away from you. When did that happen at? When did that happen at? When Americans came, well, illegal aliens came and killed their buffalo. That happened. What happened when it says your king shall go into captivity? They shall besiege your walls. That happened to the Hispanics with Montezuma, who really are Native Americans anyway.
Right.
That happened. All this stuff happened because we are the true children of God and we need to repent and get out of this death cycle. Look at Deuteronomy 28:68, right? You should go on slave ships. What happened when the Native Americans got taken? What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, man. You Paul? What's your nationality? Hispanic? Like Native Hispanic? Spaniard? Is that what they told you, or you don't know? So you're from Mexico. Your ancestors are from Spain. Is what you're saying? What about your father? Mexico. Let's just rock with that. That's cool. I can deal with that. What do you know about the history of the Hispanics before they were called Hispanics, which means ownership of Spain? They're Native Americans. What was they called before that? I'm gonna show you something. Have you heard what Kyrie and Kanye West have been talking about? I mean, have you heard what they said? Why you gotta run from that? Why you gotta run from that?
Be a man.
And you're gonna die as a slave in America too.
That's right. That's right.
You don't believe God bless us. Because if you believe God bless us, you would hear who you are.
Right.
Instead of running from that.
That's right.
Like, and this is why I'm starting to lose pity on the Black, Spanish, and Native Americans sometimes. Because it's like, you have nothing to do. It's Saturday. You're not working. You still could go to the Fedora. Right. You still could go to any of these places, but you can't have a quick conversation about who you are. Till 2 in the morning. That's why I said, and you're gonna die a slave here. This is crazy. You got mad, but you got mad or had to leave because of Kanye West and some of that anti-Semitic stuff. Y'all don't even know what he said. Y'all just listen to what Masters said. Masters say Kanye West and Kyrie Irving is anti-Semitic. God, y'all are gonna believe it. Y'all are slaves. What's going on with you?
I'm dancing out.
You just dance out? What's your nationality?
None of your business.
None of my business. Hey, that's cool. It's none of my business. You know what ain't gonna be my business when the Lord kills you. How about that? How about that?
God made everything and nothing. So are you with
He made everything and nothing.
Are you Old Testament or New Testament?
I believe in the Bible. I believe in the Bible.
Old Testament or New Testament?
I believe in the Bible.
So you need to go Old Testament.
I believe in the Bible.
Because I'm a Jew, bitch.
You a Jew? You a Catholic? A Catholic Jew? What are you talking about?
Man, what you need to learn? You need to learn Old Testament.
What's your name? So you're a Jew?
Old Testament is Jewish.
I'm asking, are you a Jew?
Today I am. So no F you.
Get up the block.
If
Get up the block. Get up the block.
Right,
I know that cocaine is calling you. I know that crack rock is calling you.
Read my
Why don't you Knuck and buck the up the street? How about that?
How about that? Take your somewhere else.
How about we try that? How about we try that?
Somewhere else.
Because our people
Take your somewhere
give me Deuteronomy
else.
28 verse 28.
What's it say?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28.
What's it
The
say?
Lord shall smite thee with
What's it
madness
say?
and blindness.
He shall do what?
Smite thee with madness and
He
blindness.
shall smite thee with madness and blindness. And that's what we see with our people. You can't, if I was a white man, we wouldn't go through any of this. If I was a white man, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm
And
this,
guess
and that.
what?
But since I'm a black man, oh, it's you. That's what I get.
What's it say? Ursuline Academy in Dallas, 2000.
Okay,
I'm an OG.
that's cool.
Go back.
That's cool.
New Testament
That's cool.
was
That's
made
great.
on Jesus.
That's cool. That's
Go
great.
back to God.
That's great.
Who made it all.
That's cool.
He made 5 angels. Ark. How many? 5. So we've got the 4 Ninja Turtles plus the fallen motherfucker.
Okay, that's cool. I got you.
Lucifer fell.
Okay,
He never forgot him.
okay, I got you.
Morning stars.
Okay,
We got the sun.
yeah, that's cool.
Check your facts.
Okay.
Go home, son.
Big old rap.
That's Ephraim or Simeon.
We
It's
are,
not even one of them, man.
we are the world. We are bigger than Trump's bullshit.
Everybody,
So don't ever touch a
everybody stand
girl.
still. She can't see us.
Don't touch girls. The end. Because if you touch a girl, I motherfucking win. I'm Navy, retired, or am I crazy? You don't have no scripture.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 8.
Bring it out, huh?
He therefore that despiseth not man, but God, who hath also given unto us his Holy Spirit.
She don't hate us. She hates God, right? We lazy, but we're doing the work of God.
Right.
The work of God.
Right.
Read the Torah, read the Quran, read more than the Bible, because you got nothing, son.
Where do you work at?
Where don't I work at? I'm a commercial photographer. I know everybody in this town, because I ain't no snitch.
Okay.
It's facts, motherfucker. Read the internet right. You don't know what you're with, because I'm full of might.
Hey, what's your initiative?
There you go. Because I want to prove it. Bro. Like, it's more than Christ, man.